Now, wow, my people, I need the people to pay serious attention to what Simon Ekpa, the alleged Prime Minister of the people of Biafra, I need you to pay attention to everything he has to say in this video. It is very, very serious. But before you watch that video, I want you to listen to what this young man have to say concerning the Igbo people and Biafra. Pay serious attention to this and listen to everything he has to say. Watch the video.
Nigeria still doesn't produce industrial quality steel, even though there was supposedly the world's largest steel mill was constructed in Nigeria. Now, what most people don't know is that the consultants who designed that steel mill recommended that steel mill should be sited just outside Onitsha. But as a direct result of the Biafran war, as a direct result of the Biafran war, it was the stated policy of Murtala Mohammed that we should not reward those Igbos.
Wow.
So he now moved it to a forest in Kogi State instead. In fact, the Metallurgy Institute of Nigeria, which was already constructed prior to the steel mill, till today it's in Onitsha. That's why. Because that was constructed first. The steel mill was supposed to be next to the Metallurgy Institute. That's why Metallurgy Institute is in Onitsha, steel mill is in Kogi. But Nigeria ended up dribbling itself because we went and put it in Kogi where it's unviable. It has never produced anything in 40 plus years.
So many things are happening in this our country, Nigeria, but I believe that someday everything is going to be okay. Without wasting your time, I want you to now listen to what Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the people of Biafra, have to say. Please pay serious attention to everything he has to say in this video, and don't forget to share your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section. Watch this video.
I welcome everyone as I welcome the Prime Minister to the podium, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, Master Simon Ekpa Nchoko. PM, you're welcome to the stage.
Thank you very much. Is my voice coming out?
Very well, sir.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sonny, Minister of Communication, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the de facto in homeland. I welcome every one of you this evening from my base. It has been a very successful week as we continue to push in readiness for the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra happening in Finland from the 29th of November to 3rd of December 2024 in Lahti. This is the first ever official fundraising for this particular event. This event is costing the government a huge amount of money. And so it becomes very imperative that this particular special fundraising is being conducted so that we will not have any reason to complain or to be stranded in the quest to see a very successful convention in Finland, just like we did last year. Last year convention, we did almost the same thing, though the fundraising was internal fundraising, was not in the public. This time around, because of the magnitude of this event, it becomes very imperative that we throw the fundraising to the public for entire Biafrans to support whichever little way you can. My fellow Biafrans, I don't want to give speech. I just wanted to come and join the fundraising today for the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. But at the same time, I want to use this opportunity to send a very brief message to the Biafra people. I want you to understand that the roadmap to Biafra independence is very, very clear. We are not hiding anything. We have done step by step to the restoration of Biafra. And this Finland Convention, where the Declaration of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra will be issued, and of course, where many legal documents as to the restoration of Biafra and the pursuit for the Biafra recognition by the United Nations and other countries in the world will be generated. I want every one of you to understand the importance of this. It is where we are going to gather, make decisions, raise a legal document on behalf of the Biafra people by the mandate of over 50 million people that have voted in the ongoing self-referendum. From this document, we will begin the international and diplomatic tussle for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. I am telling you, this job has been done 60 to 70%. The only thing we needed to do now is to show how resilient we are, making sure that the international community were able to prove to them that we are ready to govern ourselves as state. And so far, so good. Biafra people have demonstrated their readiness to exit Nigeria. Forget about whatever the political elite, criminals, and corrupt politicians, both from the northern Nigeria and from other part of Nigeria, are saying. It is because they see Biafra coming. If you are not making an impact, if they have not seen the green light of Biafra, nobody will be making statement about Biafra want to succeed or Biafra never want to succeed. Like you read today on social media by the war criminal called Gowon. If you are not making this headway, nobody will talk about it. I want you to understand that for over past 10 years or so of the criminals who parade themselves as Biafra agitators, they have never discussed them at the National Assembly. Nigeria never worried about them. For the very first time since after the war, the Biafra issue is being discussed. It has become not just a national debate, not just a national discourse, it has become a global discussion. That is what we have done just within 2 years. And so, those who think that Biafra was a kind of a family franchise, we have come to prove to them that they're actually very wrong. Biafra can never, ever be a family franchise, can never be a business, can never be a career. And that's why we set a limit of 5 years. From 2019 to 2024, that's exact time that Biafra needed to be declared. And today we have been able to raise army to defend our land. We are engaging the terrorist state in Bakassi Peninsula. We are engaging the terrorist state in almost the 40 states of Biafra, many of them in low-key. But in the hinterland of Biafra is where this particular defense and engagement is being defined. In the coming weeks, the resistance will spread across the coastal line of Biafra. And believe me, all this involves money. Nigeria, with their multi-billion in military hardware to support terrorism, killing of the people they're supposed to protect, we, Biafra people and Biafra government in exile and the de facto in the homeland, raising funds online to fight this multi-billion-dollar terrorist state. Look at where we are today. For the very first time in the history of Biafra since after the war, the entire commander of the terrorist organization called Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police, Navy, and Air Force, they went to National Assembly. Not only that, they have cried out to the world to come to their rescue. They say Simon Ekpa is their problem, because they never expected that somebody will summon the courage to defend their own people. Unlike other parts of Nigeria, where women and children are getting killed, and nobody speaks for them, our own is different. Every one of us in the government have done a very big sacrifice to see that the story that we're hearing from Nigeria, different parts of Nigeria, is not being told about our own people. Rather, we will continue to engage them until they are gone. I want you to understand that the internal enemy, which have supervised and orchestrated a lot of atrocities against our people, will continue to collect water. It is a must and something that must be done to make sure that our women, not just our women, but also those men that volunteer their life to fight in defense of our land, will not be sabotaged and killed like chicken. From 2021, we saw how they were moving our men, young men, able-bodied men who joined ESN, defunct ESN. What did they do? Immediately after they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these men who volunteered, the only crime they committed was to believe that the people that were following were actually fighting for their own freedom, and they volunteered to fight. And then when there was a disagreement on who was doing it right, and they decided to listen to Simon Ekpa broadcast, order was given by these criminals who turned IPOB into occult, because they don't know that what they wanted to do, into occult, and at the same time they want to use it for political pressure group to be fighting for the political elite. Everything they have accused many of us today is what they do. They are accused of kidnapping, they do kidnapping. They accuse us of killing, they do killing. And that is why some of these killings that we've seen, these people committing against our people, can never ever be forgiven. I want to share one of the one that broke the camel's back was the death of Obinna. Obinna, when we hoisted a flag, a Biafra flag, every one of you remember, when we hoisted a flag across Biafra land, Obinna hoisted a flag in army barrack in Aba. On his way back, he was captured on the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sister, on the order of Chinan Sanworu, on the order of Ikechukwu Ogua. This young man committed no crime. He was killed, murdered. He have kids and a wife. His crime was that he believed in what Simon Ekpa was doing. His crime was that he decided to hoist the flag of Biafra. He was not killed by the terrorists in the army. He was not killed by the terrorists in the police. He was killed by these criminals who want to use Biafra as a franchise, as a family business. He was murdered. The money in his account was transferred to one of the person's girlfriend. I want you people to understand that many atrocities have been committed against our people. So what you see them shouting on social media today is what they have done against our people. But we are here to stop them. And I promise them that all of you that participated in killing Obinna, you will all go down for it. And you know, when they thought we've forgotten, that's when we strike. And this is the beginning. I want you to understand that the self-defense, sensitization of our people, and sanitizing our land is a must. Is a must. They preach that if you kill a Biafran, Biafra will never come. That's why the land of Biafra have deserted and departed from them. Because they have committed these atrocities, and they continue to lay this curse on themselves. That anybody who shed the blood of a Biafran will never, then Biafra will never come. That is from them. We don't share the blood of innocent Biafrans. We fight the enemies with guns who come to kill our women. That's why the Biafra Liberation Army was raised to do. And at the same time, making sure that those inside enemies who have been used to point fingers on our people and participate in one way or the other will be dealt with decisively. When this atrocity was being committed, they say, anybody that talk about Simon Ekpa in any camp, kill him. And I want the entire media team to look for the video, for the audio of the criminal in Kuwait, Kochina Sanworu, giving that order. Do you know how many Biafran that were killed for mentioning Simon Ekpa? You don't know. What crime did they commit? They committed no crime other than they listened to the broadcast Simon Ekpa was doing. They were doing this thing thinking that a day like this will never come. They killed as many as possible, buried many alive. For what crime? For saying Simon Ekpa was doing it right. And you know, I am not God. I don't avenge death of people. But one thing I promise to those who have committed this crime is that they will never live to tell the story. I swear to God. The second time I am swearing to God in the Biafra struggle. One was the killing that happened in Enugu yesterday by Peter Mba, or 2 days ago by Peter Mba, where innocent Biafra was killed. My attention was called to the killing of that boy. This is the second time. I am saying that those who killed those who did not commit any crime, even if they committed any crime, you are not caught. You are not caught. You don't have any right to take anybody's life. Biafra have not become an independent state yet, so we have a judicial system working. So you do not have the right to kill anybody. But those who have come in the name of Nigeria terrorist state to kill our people in the course of defending our women and children, you can take anybody who come to kill our people. That is completely normal and approved by any court in the world, any law in the world. It is called self-defense. But innocent people who you were fighting Biafra together, and all of a sudden they decided that you are not doing it right, that somebody is doing it right, and they decided to take their life. You will never ever live to tell the story. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have said it several times. I am Simon Ekpa, and under my leadership, I will lead to protect those who believe in me. I will live to make sure that you do not kill anybody who believes in what I'm doing, and live to tell the story. That's the promise I'm giving to the enemy, both from the Nigeria and from anybody. Anyone who is following the Biafra government, you can't kill the person like you have killed in the past and live to tell the story. It does not matter how many years it will take us to get you. We will get you, and you will pay for the killing of our people. This is my word this evening. I want to also make it very clear that, look, some people are sharing video of sit at home on the 21st and 22nd. There is no sit at home on the 20, or there is no sit at home on that days that was mentioned in the video. Every Monday, sit at home remain the same. We have not changed from that. Tomorrow, Monday is sit at home. After that, there is no sit at home. You wait for the announcement on our sit at home. We are very, very, very busy cooking for the enemy, which is the Nigeria state. And so, at the same time, we'll be distracting them with our activities on social media. Many of you forgot that in those days I used to dance. They didn't know, they didn't see today coming. If they saw today coming, they would, take me seriously even with the dance I was dancing. So today, I'm not dancing anymore like that. I'm doing something different. I'm making sure that those who think they can, use propaganda to convince and distract what we are doing, we will engage them.
This meeting is being recorded.
Whether you are a woman or man, I will engage you. And once you come, I will remove my suit, I will remove my tie and wear my t-shirt and come to your level and deal with you. When it comes to this Biafra, don't regard me as a prime minister. Prime minister is only when you have a state recognized by the United Nations and you want to behave like a politician and be politically correct. I am not that particular politically correct. I am not politically correctness prime minister. I'm a prime minister that is fighting for freedom, and we are in liberation phase. So do not look at me with my suit and want me to be I am not a normal human being until Biafra is recognized. Then we will begin to go into international stage and behave ourselves as people that are civilized. For now, I will be just like you to make sure I defeat you and save my people. May God bless every one of you. I declare this fundraising open. Day one. See you in Finland. See you all in Finland, where it will happen. God bless you.
I'm sure you have watched the video, and I'm sure you have heard everything Samuel Ekpa and the young man said about Biafra and our country, Nigeria. Please let me know your thought about all this in the comment section. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot is happening in this country that if they don't come out to tell you, if nobody tells you about it, you will not know that things like this are happening in this country. I will always say this. This is one thing I need every one of us to understand. Our country, Nigeria, is blessed. If you take away politics that have separated us, religion that have divided us, and tribalism that have scattered us. Nigeria is a very beautiful place, and that is why for day and night, month to month, week to week, day to day, year to year, I pray for God to give us a leader that can help put everything back in place in this country, Nigeria. I know that a lot of people are fed up. A lot of people want this country to be divided as fast as possible, but I don't want anything like war to happen in this country. If it is the will of God for Nigeria to divide, my prayer is that it should divide them peacefully. I will not say we should not divide if it is the will of God. I just want everything to be in order. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to get whatever they are supposed to get. I want everybody to be treated fairly and equally. So that is all I pray for. That is all I pray for. As I'm even telling you this, I just remember what Martin Luther King said in one of his speeches. He said that I have a dream where all men will be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That is what I desire for our country, Nigeria, where people will not be judged by their tribe, but what they can offer or what they can give to our country. Where we look at where people will start looking at what they can do for the country and not what the country will do for them. My own is that if we cannot live as one peacefully, then let us divide. If it is God's will for us to divide, let us divide. That is what I'm going to say. All I just pray for is the betterment of the country, is for people to live long. Nobody should die because of all these things happening in the country. So please, I need us to keep praying, and I need us to keep believing in God and in the country, Nigeria. Yes, you are fed up. Nigeria is not doing well. Things are hard. Things are tough. They are mismanaging our resources. They are mistreating some people, some tribe. So, but let us not stop praying, because with God, all things are possible. If it is the will of God, just keep praying that prayer. Father, if it is your will for Nigeria to divide, let the country divide, and let it happen now and speedily. Just be praying that prayer, and at the end of the day, everything will be okay. Also pray that if it is not the will of God for us to divide, let God give us a leader that can help put everything in place, so that nobody, no tribe, no place will be marginalized again. Because I feel that if people are treated fairly, they will not talk about division and all the rest. If people are getting what they are supposed to be getting, if things that are supposed to be allocated to people are being allocated to them, nobody will come out to complain about all these things. So that is why I need us to be praying for our country, Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. If you turn a subscriber, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for always stopping by to watch our video. We love and appreciate the support you give us on this channel. May God bless you. May God reward you in the name of Jesus. When you call for one, may millions answer you in the name of Jesus. Please don't forget, share the video, also share the platform, share with your friends and loved ones. God bless you as you do so. I will see you in the next one. You are blessed.